'tis I, Alycia. How are you? Hope you're well. Alright, so, you know what? We're gonna look into, you guys turn me on to Linda. It's a crime? I think so. She has these videos going over the Justin Evans case, right? Then she has a video, I don't know if it's her latest video, a newer video, I guess, I don't know, where she is talking about how his family, I think friends, people from the community, I guess, came and they were putting up a memorial around the spot where he was found. And they had put up, you know, a cross, I think. Maybe they planted flowers, and there was a couple of signs, like, where is his phone and where's his earbuds, I think. Because I guess they were expensive ones. And they haven't been found. Those items, apparently. And then, but also those signs were taken. And then they were stuck somewhere else. I think closer to where the location of where Justin's body was actually recovered. So, if you haven't been following this case, I'd say go watch It's a Crime. Because she goes through all the stuff. But essentially, Justin's living at a friend's grandparents' house. He goes missing. It's all shady. It's all shady as get out. His friend and his friend's girlfriend, you know, they've popped up on the social media. They didn't know where he went, and supposedly he decided to take himself off the airplane. I did my reading. That's not what I got. I don't think that's what happened at all. And now knowing more about it, I'm pretty sure we can all surmise who we would allegedly think is involved. But I want to look at what she had brought up in the video. I want to figure out what's going on behind this. Like, we're messing with the signs and all the nice things that people have left to remember Justin. And, like, why would you go take the signs and throw them somewhere else? And then I guess they sped out of there like, I don't know, Scooby-Doo on crack, and it's all, and they left like marks, and I guess there's probably no way to track the tire tracks. But so I want to look at that, and then I guess the dad of the best friend, he went to court, and because he got charged with the obstruction in the case. I'm not quite sure what he obstructed. But he got charged with it, and he essentially was saying, if I've got this right, if I don't, correct me in the comments below, but it's essentially like, I just want to get this over with, I'm just going to plead guilty, and that's all we're going to do. So, I don't know, it's just interesting. It's weird. I just want to look into that a little bit more, but we're going to dig into, switch the screen here, we're going to dig into these vandals. I'm sure there's a lot more descriptors that I would probably use, like demons, a-holes, people without souls. Whoever would do that to a memorial for someone's loved one, class A, dick, demon, a-hole. Don't do that to people's memorials. That's how they're grieving with their loss. That's how they choose to remember someone they love that passed. Obviously, whoever did this doesn't respect Justin and his family, and so demons, dickheads, not cool. Alright, so let's look into these people who did this heinous thing. Nope, we're not going to take that card. We're going to finish our shuffle here. I moved the camera again in case you couldn't tell. You're like, oh, it's all zoomed in and stuff. We're gonna go with it. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize it's all off to the side. This is me and my new, trying to get this thing all set up correctly and stuff here. The energy behind it is the Hermit card. And it's almost like, how How interesting. It's like they've been waiting to make themselves known, waiting to, like, waiting. This is like I don't know, like I've been waiting to do this, okay? That's the energy behind this. Whatever we're going to call it, desecration, vandalism, whatever we're going to call it. They've been waiting, okay? And I'm thinking I'm going to, allegedly, for entertainment purposes, say they're on some type of substances when they were doing this stuff. This, like, yeah. I smoked 2 joints in the morning and I smoked 2 joints at night. Because this was like, this seemed like a really great idea in their mind. Okay, so they've been waiting, watching, and then party time. Yeah, this is like, they don't have all their faculties when they do this. Not that that's an excuse. I'm not making an excuse for them, but I am saying that they're some type of substance, allegedly, in my opinion, that I'm seeing here in the cards that was a part of this decision to go over there and wreak havoc. So they've been watching. And in some dumb way, they think it's going to take the heat off or something. It's almost like a distraction event. Like they're I don't know, whoever's doing this is like trying to do this as like some type of like distraction, but it's a distraction in like a, I have the IQ of 7. It's a weird, like, dumb idea. Like, I don't know. I guess if you're you've taken something, then you start to think, like, that's a great idea. Yeah. You know how people... I'm going to say, my opinion, allegedly, for entertainment purposes, this is this is culprit. This is culprit energy. And it's a two-faced dynamic. I want to show the world I'm compassionate, but I really don't like how I'm stuck in my life right now. I don't have a lot of room to move. I'm trying to show the world compassion, but I'm feeling stuck. And this shit has not blown over. This shit has not blown over quick enough for me. I need to get back to my life. I've got big shit I gotta work on. This is fucking my shit up, basically. This is also like trying to... Yeah, this is going back. We have the magician in reverse. It's the trickery. Like, I'm trying to throw him off the path. I'm trying to, like, get him off the path. Something. I'm doing something. I'm trying. There's some reason why I'm doing stuff. Now, if you would think logically, you would wonder why they disposed of the signs where they did. Like, are you trying to point to, like... Are you trying to say that, like, if they wanted to find Justin's phone and his earbuds, go look where the signs were left? But that's not what it's like, that's not where they are. That's not what I'm getting. It's like a distraction, or... It wouldn't even make any sense. I mean, if you're thinking about this logically, like, so if we go along with the official story, he's ready to take himself off the earth plane, and he's going to go walk bleeding, of course, because there's blood at the shed. So he's going to walk bleeding over to the shed, or from the shed to the spot where he eventually passes, supposedly from his thoughts of leaving the earth. And I don't know how he was found, if he was, like, in a pond or next to a pond or whatever, but, like, he's just like, oh, I'm going to just chuck my stuff into the water or whatever. None of it makes any sense, but because I don't think that's what happened. I'm not getting that, but there's something here with why they threw the sign. It's like look over there, look over there. That's what it is. It's a distraction. I almost wonder too if these culprits are trying to, like, clean details up right now. Like, it's trying to clean up details. Like, it's almost like I get in my mind, like, when, there's certain people, not me, certain people, when they are on, they have had a little, and they get paranoid. This is what this is feeling like. that this is like I've had too much stuff in my system and I'm getting paranoid and I'm like walls are closing in kind of mental thing going on, and it feels like I'm trying to cover tracks, but I'm not quite sure what tracks I'm supposed to cover. That's why it's like, because their substance is still on board. Oh my goodness. This is just so weird. So, yeah, this is like they're trying to... Don't look here. Look over there. Look over there. That's what this is. Like, they don't want the eyeballs on them. So this is tying into me that this is still... Go back and watch the other reading. You can go... I don't know where the ding dong thing will be, but it'll be up there. Go back and watch the original reading. This is the culprits. This is the culprits trying to clean up stuff. All right, let's give this a good riffle shuffle, and I want to look into the dad or grandpa. Shit, I can't keep it straight. Whoever, Bud McKinney, is that his name? Grandpa. Let's see what he's feeling like right now, because he's just sounding like he's just ready to plead guilty to some type of obstruction. But what the obstruction is, that's not an easy word to say. What it is, don't know. I don't know if you guys know what it is. I mean, it's like hindering an investigation maybe, but I don't know. We shall see what we can find out about him. How interesting. 3 of Cups in reverse shows up on him. You saw me, we riffle shiffled. But essentially the energy behind this... Come on. There we go. They're over it. Excuse me. I don't know if you heard that big bump. The upstairs offspring, not the band, my child, is up there banging around. So the energy behind it's like, I've had enough of this shit and I just want to move on. It's just, I gave up. But this is not the end. Once he thinks that just by giving up and just saying like, hey, he caught me, haha, he thinks that it'll be done. That all the eyes will be off. But we have secrets to be revealed. This is an unrealistic expectation. I don't know if there's some point him and somebody, there's gonna be some type of separation, kind of like get away from me. He wants to be caring. I assume this has to be about the grandson. Shit, is his name not Bud McKinney? Is the grandson's name Bud? I don't know who's named who. Grandpa, that's what we'll say. Looks like Grandpa's just, I want this done and out of my hair, and Grandpa might be wanting to look to separate from grandson, BFF of Justin, just kind of like, I don't want to be involved in this shit anymore. So I think this is like, he thinks this will be the end of it. Secrets to be revealed. This ain't the end of it. So this is not done. Okay, so no, it's not done. It's he just wants it off his plate. Okay, Grandpa. Oh, Grandpa wants it off his plate. So let's look into I know that the law enforcement they basically ruled that Justin, took himself off the earth plane. Let's just look into what law enforcement is thinking. I'd have to assume that they would see these actions that were happening at the memorial and not like have somebody go like, wait a minute, that's not normal. So let's see if law enforcement is keeping their eyes open, and maybe they are going to take another look at this, or maybe they're just inept. I don't know. I'm starting to wonder. I've been thinking the same thing about that Candy Gonzalez case. That one, something's up there. I'm starting to think these certain towns got corrupt stuff going on, and that's not good. Alright. Okay, right now they're just don't have the resources. They don't have anybody to guide the ship through. They're all confused. They don't know which way's up. They're like, they've lost balance. They don't know what's going. It's just like there's sloppy police work that had gone on here. So I don't think that they handled this the best way to begin with. And so, but then there's like a tip or something is breaking that pops this back up. There's people in there. It's not everybody, okay? So I don't want to throw their whole law enforcement group, whatever entity, under the bus. If you looked at it the whole, it looks like a Wonker job thing, right? We got like 4 wheels on our car, but one wheel doesn't have air in the tire, so it's all blick, 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 blick. That's how it kind of is. But there's somebody in the background there who is. Oh, my microphone's turned the wrong way. Hope you could hear me. There is someone in the background who's not, like, totally given up. Feels like he's just not getting acknowledged. Like, it doesn't feel like it's totally case closed, okay? And it feels like there's some tip that's coming in. Some tip comes in to start moving this forward again. So, I don't know if this is officially closed, but this could be reopened, or something's looking to pop up here. There's some truth that comes out, and then it looks like this looks like more than some truth. There's something that's going to get leaked or it's confessed to. There's something that's going to come out. And then the other side, culprits, they don't want to fess up to shit. That's what this looks like. Obviously, who would want to fess up to shit? But looks like there's something else that's like, it's King of Swords, very much like, boom, this is the card. You know the card. This is the one you stole. Like, hard evidence. Like, right? And then it feels like culprits are just like, I don't know what you're talking about. That wasn't me. It was me. Not me. I think it's going to come out about the earbuds and what was the other thing? Oh, the phone. So that there's self-sabotage is coming down the road here. Yeah, I still think that there's something. There's something coming down the road here. This is interesting, though. There's, like, infighting and stuff. So, I don't know if this has to do with grandpa and grandson or some shit and that separation we saw earlier. But then I have this. So, let's see. What's this 10 of Cups? This is, like, happy family. Kumbaya. Is this putting on a united front? But we're just still full of shit. Okay, so it's just, yeah, it's like the family is just trying to put on a united front, and they're just thinking on it, how, like, they're going to go. Like, they're not going to go against them, but they're not going to be, they don't want to be attached to this shit at all. Like, the elderlies. They're like, we'll help, but don't expect us to be there. Deeply. Okay. Well, interesting. So, I don't think this case is cold. I think something's about to pop. I think there's excitement at justice coming for Justin. So, justice for Justin. I don't know if we have a hashtag. You tell me if there's a hashtag for justice for Justin and some type of symbol. I don't know what it is. I'm sorry. I apologize. There's too many symbols and things for me to keep in my head. But if there is, throw it in the comments down below. Let me know what you think, because I think something's going to pop soon. I surely hope so. So, pray for Justin's family. Send them all the good energy. And whoever desecrated Justin's memorial, I hope that somebody puts up trail cams to catch these little demons, because I'm sure they want to come back. And hopefully they get theirs. with that, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.